Imagine walking into two different classrooms. In the first, the teacher speaks nonstop while students quietly copy notes and the bell rings, with only a few having understood the lesson. In the second, students are actively discussing, drawing, solving problems, and even recording short videos to present ideas. Both classes have the same subject and the same curriculum, yet the experience is completely different. What makes this difference? It lies in the teaching learning practices that teachers choose to apply. That is why today I, Rema May A. Manalo, will be walking you through Unit 3B, Preparing for Teaching and Learning, focusing on different teaching learning practices. To begin, let us first clarify what teaching learning practices are. These are the strategies, routines, and methods that teachers use to make learning effective. They ensure lessons are learner centered, aligned with curriculum standards, and responsive to diverse student needs. For example, a social studies teacher may directly connect a lesson on Philippine revolutions to the MELCs to keep assessments aligned, while a science teacher may use group experiments to encourage inquiry. These choices either limit or expand how much students learn, and they are guided by national standards such as PPST, DepEd guidelines, and the curriculum. Now let us look at the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers or PPST, which was mandated through DepEd Order number 42 Series 2017. This serves as national benchmarks for teacher quality. It outlines 7 domains that guide teachers in content mastery, classroom management, assessment use, and professional growth. Unlike older NCBTS, the PPST is aligned with K-12 reforms and emphasizes evidence-based practice and reflection. Now let us turn to the DepEd guidelines and the K-12 curriculum, which provide structure to daily teaching. DepEd issues concrete guidelines through orders and memoranda. For example, DepEd Order 42 Series of 2016 sets the format for daily lesson logs and detailed lesson plans, while DepEd Order 34 Series 2022 organizes the school calendar. Recently, the Matatag curriculum under DepEd Order 10 Series of 2024 emphasized learner-centered and flexible planning. Alongside these policies is the K-12 curriculum, which serves as the backbone of Philippine education. Fully implemented in 2013, it follows spiral progression, strengthens literacy and critical thinking, and ensures competencies are built across grade levels. For teachers, this curriculum ensures that lessons are not isolated but are connected and sequenced to develop students' skills step by step. Now that we have discussed the policy framework, let us look at specific practices. First is the lesson planning and alignment, which serves as the teacher's blueprint. A strong plan sets objectives, organizes activities, and ensures alignment with the MELCs. For instance, a grade 9 social studies teacher aligning lessons on Philippine Revolution with the curriculum prevents gaps where students are tested on topics never discussed. Good planning ensures both teaching and assessment are coherent. Next, we have learner centered approaches. This place students at the heart of learning by giving them agency to explore and create. For example, a grade 5 teacher may let students choose between making a poster or a role play on ecosystems. By offering options, students become more motivated and learn in ways that match their strengths. Closely connected is differentiated instruction, which ensures all learners access the same standards despite different readiness levels. A grade 7 English teacher, for instance, may group students by reading ability with struggling readers given simpler text, while advanced readers or learners tackle more complex passages. This way, learning remains equitable yet challenging. Another essential practice is the integration of technology. When used purposefully, technology enhances engagement and access. For example, a grade 10 teacher may ask students to produce short vlogs on climate change. Compiling them into a digital portfolio demonstrates understanding while building 21st century communication skills. Moving forward, let us also highlight classroom management and environment. Effective management creates order without harsh discipline. Simple strategies such as greeting learners at the door or using hand signals for transitions establish routine while fostering warmth. A respectful and safe classroom enables students to thrive both academically and socially. Next is formative and summative assessment. Another critical practice is assessment, which goes beyond grading. Formative assessment, such as short quizzes or exit tickets, provides feedback during learning, while summative assessments like unit tests confirm mastery. By combining both, teachers can adjust instruction while ensuring students meet curriculum standards. Next is reflective teaching. Equally important is reflective teaching, which means regularly looking back at what worked and what needs adjustment. A science teacher, for example, may re examine lesson pacing after noticing low test scores. Reflection ensures continuous growth for teachers as much as for students. Finally, let us look at the integration of real life context. Learning becomes meaningful when tied to everyday life. A barangay fiesta, for instance, can serve as a real-world case study of governance in Araling Panlipunan. When lessons reflect community realities, students recognize the value of education in the classroom and beyond. To conclude, teaching learning practices are the heartbeat of the classroom. With guidance from the PPST, DepEd policies, and the curriculum, teachers are equipped with a framework for professional and instructional excellence. Practices such as lesson planning, learner centered strategies, differentiated instruction, technology use, assessment, reflection, and contextualization turn ordinary lessons into meaningful experiences. So that is all for today. I hope you learned a lot. See you next time.